going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing some work to the Donk. This damn car is such a damn curse. We've pretty much rebuilt the whole engine, did all the heads, all the cam and everything, and then got it to turn on. The lifters didn't, engage, or too soft, so they ended up blowing out the lifters, replaced the lifters again, turned on, picked up oil. Now it was working fine. Big shout out to Kevin for helping me out on this build. Shout out to BBG for helping me out in this build. So we ended up finally getting it to work, and turns on everything. Corey was here. I'll try to drop some clips right now of his video. We turned it on, and once we turned it on, it was all good. We made it to about the entrance of the shop at the gate. For some reason I turned it off just to check to see what was rubbing, because he said he had fat tires in the front, so it would rub. And then when I got off to do that, turned off the car, turned it back on, didn't want to start no more. So here we are again. Last night we were here till like 2 or 3 in the morning trying to figure out what was wrong with it. We checked the starter, we checked a bunch of things, and we finally found out that the starter wire that engages was pretty much like the remote. It wasn't turning the ignition for the starter, so we ended up having to go all the way back in. We checked the ignition switch, took it all apart, and we saw that the ignition switch was broke. So here we are again, working on this car, trying to fix the Donk. It works now. We found a way to turn it back on and turn it off without a problem, but we still have to fix the ignition switch so that it can crank up on the first hit. We also did put on his steering wheel back on. So he did get the steering wheel to match the wheels, and now that he's got on there, he said he doesn't want to put those wheels anymore. He wants to switch them out and do some other stuff. He's gonna paint it and all that shit. So you already know, guys, if you guys are here following me from Corey's page, you already know how he is. He's got, I don't know what he's got, but he's always, let me change this, let me change that. So for you guys that are on here saying that he buys his cars built, that might be, but he does definitely add some more money to it. It's just not always like just buy it and drive it, But here we are, guys, once again fixing the Donk before it takes off. I believe that this is going to be one of the last things that we do to it before it heads home, and he plans on doing like an LS swap later on, but hopefully the ignition switch works, and so that way this car can get the fuck out of my shop. God damn, that bitch is just like coming off.
You gotta push those tabs in on the side. There you go. That's what you need right there.
This is what was fucked up.
Yep.
So it won't even matter if that cord is like sticking out no more.
Nuh-uh.
You sure?
Sure, I'm positive.
Okay.
Found the culprit.
Alright, guys, so we gotta go and pick this shit up and see where we can find it at. Hopefully they got it like at O'Reilly's or something. We'll see. See if you got any. Well, I don't know which one's better, I guess.
I think I don't know. 10 by 13, 5 levels.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fine. Yeah, just try to get more than 100. Alright guys, so we got fuck. So we got the car to finally work. Never mind. Bro, it's just not working again. Alright guys, so after a couple of troubleshooting things that we had to do here, which was the bolts on that strip steering column, the ones that hold the ignition switch, they were blown out, you know, so whenever you would turn the key, the ignition switch would move back and forth. So now that we got that fixed, we put new bolts on there. We put nuts on top of that too, so that the bolt can be all the way in there, and then the nut will make the pressure so that it doesn't blow that thread anymore. We got it to turn on. Everything seems like it's working good. Turns on the first hit. It idles really well. So everything looks like it's working perfectly fine. We're about to take it out again and see if everything works out fine. Hopefully we don't find any new problems with it. It's just been a big headache working on this car. You know, love my boy Corey, but man, get rid of this fucking car. It's a junk. Nah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. For you guys who don't know who Corey is, he is a famous YouTuber, and we've been working with him for a minute. Working on his cars, working on the dry shafts and stuff like that. That's how it started off. That was the beginning of a beautiful friendship, I guess you can say. It was just me fixing his car, and from there on it just started moving on forward. You know, we've become really good friends. So for those of you guys who see us fooling around, you know, it's become more than just a customer relationship. You know, it's been a good few months, or yeah, it's almost gonna be a year that we've been working with each other. But looks good. Let's go see if it drives good. god, so another fucking dilemma. I'm guessing Corey, when he brought it, he didn't have no gas in that motherfucker. So now we gotta go and fucking fill up the tank. Put some gas in this bitch. I'm telling you guys, if it ain't one thing, it's another with that damn car, man. We need to get rid of it already. Too much money, money pit. Old schools, that's how they are though. Alright guys, going back up on the lift. This damn car, if it's not one thing, it's another. We thought it was the gas because it did shut off on me on the mid road and it was just kind of like boop, 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 boop. And it did turn on again, but I'm guessing from it sitting for so long, the pump took a shit. So now we're about to go and check out, make sure that the pump is running correctly. And if not, then we're gonna have to replace that too. It's such a shame. It's such a shame that something so beautiful can have so many problems. But we're out here just working on it, just trying to figure out what's wrong with it. And I guess this is what it's all about. It's rather it breaks down while we're test driving it, so we can figure out what the problems are and fix them, so that Corey doesn't stay out in the front, so that Corey doesn't stay out in the street and then broke down. So it's better that it happens to us so we can replace it before it takes off. Alright guys, so let me show you guys right here. Right there we have the gasoline pump, and for some reason that took a shit. We almost successfully took the Donk out, but we did actually test drive it. We actually rode around the streets and, you know, pretty much got a good ride out of it, but the pump took a shit, so it almost left. It was this close to leaving, and it was also this close to catching fire because I'm tired of it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna end the video here, guys. We're gonna figure out what the hell we're gonna have to do with the pump, or what pump we're gonna have to get, and then we'll be back with another video. You already know, if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you guys subscribe. If you haven't hit that notification bell, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on another good video. And then don't forget to cop the merch. For those guys that are not on my social media, we are giving away this truck right here. So we are giving away that one. All you have to do is just buy merchandise on the website. Every $10 you spend counts as an entry. So make sure you guys go and get some merch. It does have a purple wrap on it, and I do have my booster charge in it, just because I haven't drove it in a few weeks. But yeah, pretty fixed up truck. It's not completely done. We're still gonna add more stuff to it. So make sure you guys go and cop the merch, so that when it's finally done, then we'll give it away, and you guys will be entered. You can't enter if you can't win if you don't enter. So make sure you guys go enter. It's not a raffle. This is a giveaway. You buy the merchandise, you still get your merchandise. And then once we're done with the timeline of the giveaway, then we do an event live, and then we pretty much give the truck away. Then in there, call the guy who won it, and then they'll come pick it up. So make sure you guys go and cop the merch. Don't miss out on that. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. My name's Jose, and I'll see ya later.